What's up, everybody? How's uh-oh, look at that. We got no camera. Where's my camera? Oh, the Streamlabs. I'm gonna kill Streamlabs. Deactivate. Activate. There we go. Close. Now it's working. I'm gonna kill Streamlabs. It's just wants to be crappy. What's going on, Bob Bruce? Chris K. Yes, the wife actually gave me permission to come on for a little while. The guys know. What's going on, Jason, Ken, Phil, Shu, the 300-pound leprechaun, white glove models. Hopefully everybody's doing well tonight. This is going to be a quick show, maybe a half an hour tops. We have our second graduation party today. This time we had Ava's last weekend. Ava's here actually. It's for Kenny and my nephew Bobby. Bobby actually has two graduations. He went to two different high schools because he wants to do audio engineering for music and stuff like that. So he went to a day school and a night school. So celebrating his graduation, and Kenny graduates this Friday. So this is the last of the parties. I'm sweaty. I was outside playing wiffle ball with the kids. We had dinner after the show. We're going to go get the fire pit going because it's a nice cool, about 64 degrees here, and we're going to have some s'mores with the kids and everything like that. First up, I want to say thank you to everybody that was here for the 4,000 subscriber giveaway. That was awesome. We had a lot of people. Hopefully you keep coming back. Second thing I want to say is I got a surprise package in the mail. From the winner. Congratulations, 300-pound leprechaun, on the win. He sent this out even before the win. He sent over a whole bunch of stuff for giveaways for the channel, so we really appreciate that, and we'll be going through that and adding that stuff into giveaways. So that's really cool. What's going on, Spence? GB, good to see you. Who else is Dave? Just want to make sure I don't miss anybody. So I finished up, like you guys saw, and the dogs are barking because they want to eat dinner. Kenny's got to feed them. 64 degrees. Where's the finger emoji? Thank you. Yeah, it's very nice out, and the kids wanted to have a little campfire with the s'mores going on, so we're going to do that. The Romulan Bird of Prey, of course, is done. I got pictures up for that all over the place, and the next thing I'm working on is Batgirl. I started the cape yesterday, started taking video of all that good stuff. What's going on, Maddie? What is up, sir? Sorry, I'm just very thirsty after running around with those kids and the dogs out there. The dogs were tearing up. The dogs are feeling much better. Finally, the water poopies are gone, so that's a good thing. What's going on, Brian? 98 degrees. 98 degrees. It's nice tonight, and then during the week it's going to get a little warmer. It's 50. Nice, 55. That's what it's dropping down to tonight. It's going to be about 55 degrees, which is really nice. Have that campfire going, the fire pit going, and we'll get stuff s'mored up, I guess. Dark Soldier, what's going on? Working on the Batman, getting ready for some Tamiya Flat Black. Sweet. Yeah, I'm working on the cape. I started video of that. That is way too hot. I will keep my 60s. Yeah, I'm getting older. I'll hit 50 in August. So I used to love the summertime. I used to be a big beach guy. I was at the beach all the time. Now I like the fall. I like the fall and the spring. What's going on, Scott? Good to see you. But what I wanted to say is I did pick up something because I started working on the resin kits, and I believe in safety, but I don't do a lot of the safe stuff myself. I've done a lot of stupid things on jobs, working on houses, working on cars without respirators. Worked around plenty of asbestos in my old house, ripping it out of the ceilings, and having particles flying in the air with no respirators or anything like that. But now that I'm getting a little older and working on the resin, this one's the first one that I really have to sand. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of sanding. I ask you guys, you don't have to do it, but I'm asking you, go out, get yourself a respirator, if any way possible. You know, I work over the bench and try to keep all the dust on the bench so I can swoop in with the vacuum and get all that up. Of course, some is going to go, you know, in other places like the floor and stuff, so I vacuum up really well. So I can't wait to get a booth. This way, when I'm sanding, I'll have the booth on, sucking the resin particles into the filter. But if you can, go out and get one of these. And even if I start working with like this one's for particles and paint vapors and stuff. If I ever use enamels or anything like that again, like spraying them, I'll end up using this. The acrylics, I really probably should use it. Spence will yell at me and tell me I should be using it, and I really should be. But acrylics, I'm like, what do I need the mask for? But I gotta get into the habit. The resin, definitely using the mask. This was not expensive at all. It was $36 at Home Depot. It's I think this N95. It's not KN95. KN95 is just means Korean, but this is N95, and it'll stop all the resin particles. It's double filtered. There's like a cloth filter up front, and then another filter behind that, so it'll stop me from breathing anything in. Kind of reminds me of the days in the Army. I mean, I could have went full shield, which is the safest thing because we can still get resin in our eyes and stuff like that. But half was good enough for me. So just be safe. Just be safe when you're working with resin. What's going on, Gilly? Is the pink filters that will break your bank? Actually, I don't think the filters were that bad, Kaylin. I didn't really look at the... I don't know if these are pink. These are gray. I'm under dark light. Yeah, I know Amazon has a bunch of these filters, and they're not really that badly priced. And with how often I'm using it, hopefully I don't have to change filters really quickly. Why is that autofocus going crazy like that? Oh, you know why the autofocus is going crazy? I know why. Hold on. Hold on 1 second, because I was... Now I'm way too close. That's even closer. I gotta pull this back a little bit. Oh, don't break anything, Kenny. Don't break anything. There we go. I forgot I was taking pictures of the Romulan bird of prey with this and left it in aperture mode. So it was doing some stuff for me instead of having it in video mode. So that's why that was doing it. Yes, particulate filters is no joke. The cloth OS for particulates blocks the organic salvage. You can buy little adapters just for N95 cloths is all you need to worry about particles. Yep. Mark, what's going on, Mark Dunmore? Does it make you sound like Vader? I don't know. I don't know. And there's the man. If you guys don't know Mark Dunmore, awesome figure painter. And that's the guy I said I got to talk to when I'm painting all my cartoon figures. But I was looking at Batgirl, and if you look at the cartoons, she doesn't have the cartoon like anime eyes. She has two little dots in her eyes, and that's it. That is all she has. What's going on, Jack? Yeah, so check out Mark Dunmore's work. If you're on Facebook, check him out. And it really doesn't make me sound like Darth Vader, but you really can't talk very well in this thing. So yeah, definitely wear yourself a mask. You know, just a bit of advice. Be careful. We're getting older. We don't need to prematurely leave this earth. Yeah, I'm not big. I seen the eye decals. I know everybody's telling me eye decals, but the eye decals are not like cartoon eyes. They're regular eyes, and I'm not too thrilled with the eye decals. I see Mark painting eyes. Mark paints beautiful eyes. Joe Hudson paints eyes. So I'm gonna be going the painting route at first. If I get too frustrated, then I'm gonna go with the decals. Always wear a mask when painting any paint. That is the proper thing to do, but Kenny Conklin always doesn't do the proper thing. Not at all. Luke, I am your father. I wish it did make me sound... I gotta see, Bob, if I could put something... I gotta see if I could put something in there, make me sound like Darth Vader. Yeah, the eye decals for the small stuff, like 35th scale, 32nd scale... Those I would probably use because I can't paint that small, but the eyes on these are big, and I really want to learn how to paint the eyes, especially the anime eyes, because more often than not, what I'm going to download for figure wise are going to be more cartoony than anything, and I really want to know, I want to learn how to paint the eyes like that. It's it would be fun, frustrating, but fun to learn, and a good skill to have. I do both depending on how small the eyes are. Yeah, if it's small, I agree with you, Shu. If they're tiny, there's no way I'm going to get those eyes done. So the Archer fine transfers would be great for that. I use the same in shop vac when sanding my resin. The eye decals are good for dinosaur figures. Oh, that's cool. Why not make eye masks out of vinyl? Could do that too. I do have the dotting tools. I have the little dotting tools, but hold on. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see her. Probably not, but she's you probably seen the video. She's cartoon figure. Her eyes are very, very big, so it's not going to be... If I go what's on the cartoon, I'll only have to do at the top of her eye over here, just a small semicircle on both sides. But if I want to make it more anime or cartoonish, I'm going to end up having to paint those style eyes in here. And, what I may end up doing is printing another one of these heads and maybe enlarging it a bit. This way I can practice and then move down to a smaller scale. So I have two choices. I can go cartoon, the real cartoon version, and it's just two semicircles, and I think it's brown in there. And that's it. No iris, no nothing in the cartoon. Slap those in there, and she's done. But if I want to go, give her some eyes, some cartoony eyes, then I'm gonna have to learn how to paint them. You need a dotting tool. Eye decals equals cheat code. Yes, indeed. Yeah, this Batgirl is very nice, and I love cheat codes. Oh, you're not the only one. Left, left, right, up, down, AB square, something like that was one of the old ones. I remember going crazy on the old Nintendo controllers, putting the cheat codes in that way. A dirty, dirty cheater. Yeah, I was like I said, I'm working on the cape. Was a little bit of a pain in the butt. It took me 3 prints to get that cape done right. It just wouldn't come out the first 2 times. Some of the triangles at the bottom were folding in and then out, so it was kind of like an L shape. And then I dropped the print down to an 11-degree angle, and I put a ton of supports there, and that worked out. It came out beautifully. It just is a ton of support marks. They're not deep, so I sanded them down the best I could. I put the Bondo in there, and it's pretty smooth now. So, what's going on, Eric? Good to see you, sir. Hopefully you're doing well. Up and down. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, select, start. There you go. There you go, Ken. There you go. Good old Nintendo controller freaking cheats. Always fun. So yeah, the next series of videos on her, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it because the cape is taking me a while. I may just do it like probably gonna paint the cape, get sections done at a time, and then do a final reveal. 1/72 is hard to paint. Got a couple pile figures, Super Hornet, and make. Yeah, 1/72 scale I would do with, I learned a long time ago. I did it on my 1/48 scale figures. I learned from the figure painters, don't even bother trying to paint eyes into those little guys. Just a dark gray wash, because at that scale you're not going to see their eyes anyhow. So there's all sorts of tricks to the trade in doing the eyes and painting. I'm still learning. I got a lot to learn. When I do this, I'll probably be hitting up Omar and Joe Hudson for advice on like highlights and shadows. That's the other thing. Because of my color blindness, I thought her gray suit was, her light purple suit was gray, which sucked. And then she's got a dark purple suit. So I got to decide if I want to do her dark purple or if I want to do her the lighter purple we see. Because in the cartoon with her, if she's in a more lit room, her outfit is a very light purple, or a purple. It's really a purplish gray. And then if she's in a darker setting, like if she's out at night fighting somebody, or she's in a dark room, or she's like in a boiler room that's dark, you can see that they made the suit a darker purple. So I have to decide on how I want to do it. And I was messing with the hands on this one. So if you do get the Batgirl and you print it out, I'm figuring out why that the artist left the rope off when he built it. I'm going to end up on most parts where he put pins. I'm going to be shearing those pins off. putting either a small paper clip or something in there and bonding it that way, because his pins don't line up right, and you're going to end up having to try to put Bondo or filler and making that rope look well, and it won't look well. If you actually just cut that pin off and you mate up the two pieces of rope and put your own pin in there, it actually mates up better, and you'll have to use a lot less filler. Let's see what else. My Wonderfest show is now on my YouTube. Oh, I got to check that out, Shu. I've been watching all the Wonderfest stuff, all the stuff that I missed, and all that good stuff. All the good stuff at Wonderfest. So I got to make sure I save up cash for next year, because I know just watching what everybody was posting about Wonderfest is going to be a ton of stuff already. I already put my Christmas order in with Kelly. I'm only asking for one thing this year, and it's the Blackheart models. I think it's the 1/1 scale Invisible Man bust. So we'll see. We'll see if I can get that. Wonderfest is a big show. Mostly sci-fi and sci-fi horror, stuff like that. A lot of busts, a lot of figures. Some dude had like an 86-inch Eagle or something like that from Space 1999. So it's a big show. What's going on, Mark? Good to see you, brother. Supper is ready, so going into lurk mode. Okay, enjoy dinner, Eric. Good to see you, Mark. Mark's a very old friend. Little shocked to see him, because he's way on the other side of the world from me. He's very, very, very far away from us. But he builds a lot of ships. He does a lot of good work. Thank you to everybody that's actually joined the site in the past few days. We have I think it's actually next weekend coming up is our monthly giveaway. What's today? Today's the 18th? Yeah, next Saturday's already the last Saturday in June. This camera's pissing me off because it's chopping my head off. Go back some. I don't want my head chopped. It's still chopping my head off. Oh well. I'll fix that later. I was in a rush tonight anyhow. So 9 a.m. It's early in the morning there. It's 7:13 p.m. here. Haven't been to Wonderfest in some years, hoping to make it. Me too, Dave. I'm hoping to make it in 2023. My life has already been threatened by Spence that I have to go. So my travels will take me from New Jersey up to West Virginia to pick up Spence, and then we'll take a trip over to Kentucky to check out the show. Just waking up. Yes, you are. Just ordered the new 1989 Batmobile from Bandai, 1/35th scale. I've seen that. I kind of like that scale because I love 1/35th scale, especially military stuff. So I may end up buying that one. Yeah, that show grew from a long time. The one that I'm pissed is gone, and it looks like it's gone forever, is Jersey Fest. That was another awesome show. I don't know if it had the same amount of entries as Wonderfest. It had a ton. It had a lot of entries at Jersey Fest, and their vendor room was awesome. They had a great vendor room. What's going on, One? Even if I have to walk there, I'll be at 2023. Good deal. Oh, One knows there's no more heists. He's the one that started it. He's trying to break through and get the heists going again. Actually, you know what I forgot to do? Let me say thank you real quick here to our newest subscribers. Scale Car Models, new member Kevin Stewart. Christine Williams has subscribed. Epifanio Becerra. And those look like the newest ones that have joined up. So thank you very much for subscribing. Totally appreciate it. Did Shu lose yet? No, Shu unfortunately lost the last one. So yes, we have our next Saturday. We have our next giveaway. Unfortunately, because the dogs were sick, my whole vacation this year got messed up. I had to take vacation this week, and so I'm not going to Florida. So I will still be on schedule to have our twice weekly whatchamacallit, shows. So we'll still be doing that. We won't lose out on any of those. We won't lose out on any of the giveaways at the end of the month either. No more Thomas. There is no more Thomas the train wreck, Mark. Not at all. I lose every day. Hey, Ken, what's going on? Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Like I said, I'm only going to be on probably another maybe 15 or 20 minutes because I have to go back upstairs to hang out with the family because we have family here for graduation stuff. On the new Batmail from the cockpit will open. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. I'm just reading. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything in the chat here. Let me put. I'm gonna put Batgirl's head back because I just noticed there's a nice line there that I gotta sand out before I drop her and like chip an ear or something, and then I gotta print her out again, which I don't feel like doing right now. I don't want to print out another head when she's already good. When she's already good. I was actually gonna, well, I was out with the kids, but I forgot. Plus, I didn't have enough time tonight to do it. Bring us into the party, Kenny. We can all hang. I can't grab the whole computer and all this other stuff. But what I was gonna do at when I stopped at Walmart, I was gonna buy a Lego kit and actually build Lego while we were on here. Bandai always makes really great stuff, Brian. We'll be working on the Kuba wagon and the Chinya. I can't even say that one. After here, nice. I think I'm gonna start. I gotta start on that Messerschmitt soon. This way I can make Joe happy, put a smile on his face. I got all the stuff for it, so I do want to start on that one and get that going. My next show is the IMPA Nationals, IPMS Nationals in Omaha. I've never been to the Nationals. Lego, yes, Lego. That is actually the worst set of initials for, or one of the worst set of initials for an organization, IPMS. I've already got the 89 Batmobile, but I might get myself that new 135th scale version. Did you get the metal landing gear for it, Kenny? I didn't change up the landing gear for it. I'm keeping that. The only thing I did order was resin weighted wheels because the kit doesn't come with weighted wheels. Well, I didn't order it. I told Paul what I needed, and he surprised me by ordering not only the wheels, he ordered me the set of figures, the pilot and the guy that's standing on the ground. So it's gonna be on a wooden base, probably static grass and a little mud or something like that. But we'll have the guy standing by the plane and the pilot going into the plane. So we got the two figures, the resin weighted wheels, and then Paul really surprised me with all of the stuff he ordered from Ammo by MiG. So this way I could get that done. Where can I get a good computer? Good computer all depends on, bud, how much money you have to spend. My rig is, I bought this specifically to be able to live stream. It's a high-end computer for live streaming, editing, Photoshop, all that other good stuff. So I made sure that it's capable of that. I have a Kenny explained the graphics card to me. I don't know what, all the numbers and stuff like that means, but when we looked at this one, it has a 3070 NVIDIA whatever card in here. He's like, that's really good for what you got to do. And this machine actually does really, really, really well. It renders my videos. Most of my videos, because of how I film them, are anywhere between 4 and 7 gigabytes large, and then I put them into the media encoder. And my old Alienware used to take anywhere from like an hour and a half up to 12 hours to render a video. This computer can render a big video like that in minutes. Literally anywhere between, depending on the length of the video, like a 7-minute video will take me about 1 minute and 30 seconds to render. A 15 to 20-minute video takes anywhere between 3 and 4 minutes to render. So it goes quick. Upstate Scale Modeling, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. And chip availability, that's a big thing. That is killing us right now. It's killing a lot of people right now. So there's no end in sight at the moment for the chip shortage. So that's why we're going to be designing things and hopefully have enough circuitry or chips, whatever you want to call them, to make some demo boards. This way we know they're good, and then we can go into production once the chip shortage is over. Best of the West is August 27th, same week as STLV. Good stuff. I got mine from Dell. This is an Alienware M17. Kenny has an Area 51, which we did not like. There was a lot of problems with that. This M17 is actually the same as the previous Alienware that I had. Actually, the original M17 RX or whatever that I have, that was made by Alienware. This one's made by Dell, and this one is $3,000, bud. But I didn't pay $3,000 for it. I had to dig myself in a deeper hole I put in to see if I could get credit, and luckily enough, Dell gave me credit for it, and I ordered this guy. Just because of what we do with live streaming and all the programs, I can't have, one, I hate HP. I garbage to me. Hewlett-Packard is just garbage. I can't stand their computers. I've told you this a million times. I bought 3 of their computers in one shot. So that they weren't their high-end computers, so they were probably, I think they were 1,000 or 1,200 each, but one for me, Kelly and Kenny. This way Kenny had it for school, Kelly had hers for school, and I had mine for trying to do stuff like this on that one. And those all, in a matter of 6 to 9 months, all died. So I will never buy it again. Dell is becoming pretty shitty too. Kelly, I bought her a new Dell computer probably a year ago, and that thing crawls like a snail now. It's just, I might bring it to my brother, see if there's, if he could wipe it out, get rid of all the bloatware and all that other good stuff on it. This Alienware, I've had no trouble with this Alienware at all. This one is sweet. It's doing the job. Commodore 64. Yeah, HP. I can't stand HP. I'm sorry, bud. I feel for you. I will never buy HP again. Actually, the next computer for Kelly, if I can't buy it, see, if I wasn't going to get this one, but it's the same company, Asus or Asus, however you say it, that'll be the next one that I get for Kelly. I was gonna, because I couldn't get the Asus ROG or Asus ROG. It's comparable to this Alienware M17. That's the one I wanted, but unfortunately I couldn't get credit through them. I got credit through Dell. So this is the one I have. Lenovo with Windows 8. Never had any problems with it. Can't wait to hook up my new... Hey, very nice. Alienware is not cheap, Brian. Alienware is not cheap at all. This is a very, very high-end computer. It looks like they're trying to get better again. This computer, Brian, is costing me, like I said, $3,000 for this computer. It's got everything. The only thing I don't like about newer computers, and I know we're chit-chatting about computers here, but they don't have as many ports as they used to. This has a C1, only 2 USBs, where my first Alienware had 4 USBs, 2 on each side. So I had to get a bridge. I got a USB bridge, which acts funny. I got to see if I can find a better one, because I plug the Stream Deck and the mouse in at the same time. Stuff starts to shut off, like there's a conflict. So I got to see if I can find a better one. So I have the Stream Deck plugged into one USB, and then the other USB goes into the USB hub. This way I can put the camera on. What else is on here? The microphone is on here. The mouse is on. So I got a ton of stuff on that USB. But no, Brian, these are definitely not cheap computers. I've always had good luck with Dell. Our company used Dell, HP, and Lenovo. Dell was best, including service. I have to admit, Dell's service is very good. Any of the problems we had with Kenny's Alienware, they were here within a few days to fix it under warranty, so I never had a problem with them. The problem with Kenny's was we went through a motherboard and some other stuff. That Alienware Area 51, I don't think they produce it anymore because of how much trouble they were having with it. And I guess they went back to the drawing board and came back out with the M17. And me, I can't have a small screen. I have to have the 17-inch screen so I can see what's going on. But Dell, the Alienware, I'm very happy with this one. Definitely not upset with this one at all. I can't complain about my first one either. You guys know the story of that one. That one I bought for Kenny when he was 5 years old. He had that. So he's actually still doing stuff with it inside right there. So he's going to be 18. That's 13 years old. It's been dropped multiple times. Motherboard changed only once on there. In Florida, what happened was it was in the AC. We brought it outside into the humidity. The moisture got in there, seized it up. We didn't touch it for 6 months. It dried out and turned right back on. So no problem with that. No problem with that at all. SSD 512, 12 GB RAM, and a DVD burner. Nice. There's no DVD on this one. No DVD. This is the computer I have is made specifically for gaming, but also on the end of live streaming, photo editing, video editing, and all that other good stuff. It loves me long time. HP broke. Down 2 times, but still going. Updated once. Yeah, for editing art, movies, Apple is where it's at. Nah, I'm not an Apple fan. I can't stand iPhones. I can't stand Macs, Apples. Editing, no problem on this thing. This thing super edits. I can sit there, edit all day without it slowing down, crashing on me, anything like that. And I have to say, I've tried a couple. I'm trying to think what they are. What was it? Sony Vegas I tried for photo editing and photo and video editing. Don't like it. The best one out there, and that's why professionals use it, is definitely Adobe Suite. Adobe Suite with Premiere Pro and Photoshop is the best product to me that you can get out there. If you know, so still on 2015 MacBook Pro Retina 15-inch, still renders video fairly decent. Oh, there's Blaine. Had to replace the battery. I'll use it until it bursts into flames. There you go. I think if I sold my truck, I could finally afford an Apple. Yeah, I am definitely no fan of iPhone at all. I am total Android, Samsung guy. I love my Samsungs. I just can't stand iPhone. Sorry, iPhone people. Sorry, totally sorry about that. My brother's always trying to get me over there. I still use DVDs. That's like that little meme. Who uses calendars? I have a paper calendar. Who uses takeout menus? I have takeout menus. I have a VCR with VHS tapes. I have a tape. We have a tape deck upstairs, and I have tapes. I have a DVD player with DVDs. There's no reason to get rid of it as long as it was working. As long as it's working, I'm good. I still use all the old stuff. I'm an old, and you know what? It's all coming back. The only thing I don't have that I have to go out, and I want to see if they have a Techniques turntable, so I could get vinyl again. A52 and love it. Yeah, A-Track I don't have. I never liked A-Track or Betamax. Those two I didn't get into. I will get you to build a PC one of these days. That is the next thing. Mark, definitely, we're building Kenny's PC. He's got the case. We got the 3090 Ti card for him. So I think the next thing we're doing is motherboard or power. So we're building his, so it's ready, hopefully ready for him by his first semester of college coming up. OBS for recording, Shotcut for editing, GIMP for photos. GIMP. When I hear GIMP, I think of Pulp Fiction. All of it for free. Yeah, I record right on my, I could record on Streamlabs, OBS and that, but I just record everything to the camera. 2 tins with string between still works too. Yes, it does. 3090 for me to test just to make sure it works. Sure. I can imagine what the shipping would be on that, Mark, because the box is big and that thing is heavy. Samsung XBA Chromebook. I don't know that one. I don't know that. My phone is, this one's a Note 9. This one. I'm double fisting it with another phone over here. This one's a Note 20, but this one's my work phone. But I love this one too. This is the Verizon one. There's a bunch of texts on here. Wasn't working today, so, but I have to leave my work phone on just in case. Chopper. It's big, it's heavy. What's going on, Joe? I just, and I'm not talking about myself, Joe. We're talking about a video graphics card, which I had no clue what it was that I got my son, or me and Kelly got our son for graduation. Got him a 3090 Ti, and I had no clue that this was a top of the line piece of equipment. So it was actually at Best Buy, and I texted my brother Tommy real quick, who knows about computers, and I was like, they got a 3090 Ti at Best Buy for such and such price. Expensive, but the kid's worth it. And he's like, grab it now because you're getting it for retail, and retail is still expensive. He's like, before somebody snags those up and they go on eBay and start charging what they're going to charge. So as soon as I seen that, and of course I pulled out my Best Buy card, and they said as soon as you put it in, there was a wait list. You had to wait. And I was like, oh my God, I'm not going to get this thing. This is a far wait list. Within 15 minutes, it was up. It's like, if you want to purchase it, you have 5 minutes to put in your stuff. And I put my stuff in, and I grabbed it, and then I teased him for a few days, telling him that we're on a wait list. I don't know if we're going to get it or not. And then he was pretty excited to know that that he got his 3090 Ti. And that's a beautiful, you know what? I haven't seen the graphics on it yet because we didn't put it into anything. It's going to be built soon. But the piece of equipment itself is just beautiful, how it's made. Oh, my God. I would hang that thing on the wall. It's a pretty piece. Oh, and 3090 is freaking awesome. See, Joe knows what I'm talking about. I have no clue what I'm talking about. Wait. What is Bud doing with the computer? Wordle, Facebook, and YouTube? Or is he making ads? Exactly. If you're just going browsing the interwebs, checking your email, watching YouTube, and like one said, playing Wordle, you don't need a computer like I have. You may want it a little bit beefier for doing the 3D print stuff, but you don't have to go as crazy as I did. If you hear swearing, it's me trying to paint 4 eyes on a 1/6 head to all look in the same direction. Oh my God, that's nuts. You gotta, I don't know if you posted pictures of you painting that up yet, but that is nuts. You will never know. I'm not looking for a video editing. Okay, so then you don't have to worry too much. Good news, Kenny. I managed to get the nacelle on the Freedom without breaking. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you didn't have to break anything. Like finding rocking horse shit. Shit, as Paul would say. Yeah. I got very, very lucky on it. And like I said, I really don't know computer parts. I always go to Tommy for it. And when he said snatch it up now, I made sure I snatched that piece of Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead. A little shut up. I know what one's talking about. I'm sure some other people are getting the reference. I'm still using Samsung S7 with Verizon. Won't let me trade in because it's all cracked and shipping. Boo. I don't use Verizon for my phones. I use T-Mobile just because my military discount is so much better than a Verizon discount. But speaking of Verizon, I'm supposed to be able to order Verizon Fios on the 28th. So we'll see. We'll see. Zed's dead. Rev's engine. So we'll see if that happens on the 28th. I'll be very happy. What do they call a quarter pounder in France? Oh, what did they call a quarter pounder in France? Oh, man. And they don't use ketchup. They use mayonnaise. Now, I had it on the tip of my tongue, and I can't remember what they called it. Metal Mania 3D, what's going on? Good to see you, sir. I use the Samsung Chromebook for 2020 candidates for watching YouTube and email and chat. That's fine, Brian. You don't need a supercomputer. A Royale with cheese. There you go. There you go. Royale with cheese. Good movie. Good freaking movie. And his girlfriend wanted a pot. Little pot belly. They're sexy. All right, here. Let's throw out one of the best lines from the movie. All right, cover your ears if you got virgin ears and you haven't seen the movie. If you haven't seen this movie yet, let's not start sucking each other's dicks yet, gentlemen. That's one of the best lines from the movie. Glass of beer in a movie theater. Must be nice. If I go to a sporting event, I won't even buy beer anymore. It's just ridiculous. Go to Madison Square Garden, 16-ounce cup of Stella Artois is, I think it was $18. It was ridiculous. The Wolf. The Wolf. Yes, indeed. Oh, I love that movie. That's a great movie. I would just love to know what's supposed to be in the frickin' suitcase. Really, I was with. That's a tasty burger. Oh, look at that big brain on Brad. Oh crap! And there's so many people don't realize that the movies are all pretty much linked together. Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction. What is the other one? There's a couple more that are all linked together. Every Day, along with Tombstone. I love Tombstone. Tombstone's an awesome movie. 11.6 screen. That's too small for me. That is too small for me. Is the Natty Light of Europe. And that's what they sell at Madison Square Garden, Stella Artois or a Budweiser. So I'll drink the high-end water of the Stella Artois. Mr. Wolf. Mr. Wolf. Ooh, 7:36. We're only going to stay on for a few more minutes because I'm going to get yelled at soon. Oh, put that back one. Yeah, I love Tombstone. Well, Tombstone and the other one came out at the same time about Wyatt Earp came out about Wyatt Earp. Wyatt Earp was okay, but Tombstone, absolutely, I could watch that movie every day. I love that movie. What's going on, Omar? You came in just in time for me to leave soon because we're having a second graduation party. Well, not a second one. The first one was Ava's at her house, and we have family upstairs. But Kelly actually gave me some permission to come down for a little bit. Romulan Ale, there you go. There you go. Kenny needs more than 11 inches. Yeah, I do need more than, with my eyesight, I gotta have the 17-inch screen is the what I have here. Plus it makes it easier when I'm on here reading stuff. Thank you. It's a small party. It's my nephew, my son, Ava, my sister-in-law, me, Kelly, my mother-in-law, and a couple others. So it's not anything big, just to celebrate their accomplishments, and they're going on to school. I told my nephew, because he wants to be an audio engineer for music when he makes it big, all I need is 50 grand. 50 large, and I'm good to go. Characters were brothers Vince and Vic Vega. Tombstone is the only Western I like next to Back to the Future 3. Oh, man. That's the point. The Bud is better than the Stella, and it's rice beer, so a lot bloat and more drinkability. Bud, I'm not a big fan of the Budweiser, and I don't really drink anymore. If I have a beer once in a while, that's a lot for me. Late to the party and didn't get asked to dance. Time to have the Mill host a show. Yeah. No. Wait. PJ, so you don't like any John Wayne Westerns? John Wayne. Silverado. That's an awesome, that's a great Western. I love Silverado. Tombstone, Val Kilmer. Smog Dragon Dreams. What's going on? Stella is known as wife beater over here. Blazing Saddles. I don't know if that counts as a Western, but it does count as a great comedy. Definitely a great comedy. Stand back while I whip this thing out. 66 Batmobile. Oh, that's cool. Best Western, Blazing Saddles. Everybody's calling it a Western. Just got off work. Oh, work on a Saturday. I don't like working on Saturday, but Saturday's a money day. It should. It had horses in it. Yeah, I guess so. Bourbon is my poison. All right, we'll count it as a Western. It's going to be a Western. Another great comedy, History of the World. A movie, none of those movies could be made today. That's what I was telling my mother-in-law. You all know Elaine. I actually love the movie Holiday Inn with Bing Crosby. I might have told you guys this, but they have it for sale on Amazon Prime Video. I actually bought it before that movie is cut up and things are taken out of it. Has a disclaimer that, there's certain historical things in here from the period that the movie was made in. I just flick through that real quick and get to the movie, but that's one of my favorite holiday movies, so I couldn't go out with that. History of the World. Biggest dick, as you said? As a wife, You know what the best part of history of the world is, and I gotta see if there's got to be a 3D print of it. I remember somebody scratch built a model of it, but at the end when it Jews in space and they got the big stars of David flying around. Oh my God, if I could get one of those as a model, that would be awesome. The opening caveman scene to History of the World is what work looks like on a daily basis. Oh my goodness. Young Frankenstein, I watch that every year. That's definitely a good movie. That is well, not a good movie. That's a great movie. We have that. We have all the classics. I like the older movies better. I think I have seen that STL. I got to look and see if there's an STL of that. I remember long ago somebody actually scratch built that, and they did an awesome job on it. So if there's an STL, I might have to get that one. That was pretty good. Western, go with True Grit. There you go. Oh, I mixed up my movies. That was Life of Brian. That's right, Life of Brian. I showed Kenny that. That clip of Biggest Dickus and they're chuckling and all that. He found 15 10 Commandants. What's going on, Jim and Ron? Good to see you guys. But guys, it's almost 7:45. I'm on 15 minutes past. I should have. I got to go hang out with the family. So we'll be on Wednesday night. I'll show you some of the stuff Wednesday night coming up for giveaways. Thanks to and if you weren't here at the beginning, this is awesome. Today, I was going out to, before I leave, I was going out to Home Depot. I opened the door. There's this huge package on my front door. I'm like, what the hell is this? I seen the name, and I know whose name it is. It's the 300-pound leprechaun. Like, what the hell did he send me? So before he won the 4K giveaway, he sent me a package. His package hasn't even arrived yet. He sent me a package, and I didn't know what it was. So I went to Home Depot. I came back, opened it up, and the great gentleman that he is, he sent over a whole bunch of stuff for giveaways. I don't remember. We might have talked about it a while ago, but I don't remember if we did or didn't. And if we didn't, it was just a big surprise package of a bunch of stuff that he's never, he said he was never going to build. So I have it here with me. Some of the stuff I might bundle because it could go good in a diorama. And then other stuff will be single. And we'll put it up, and we'll have giveaways with this stuff. Thanks to the 300-pound leprechaun. See, what goes around comes around. The young man, I don't know how old he is, but I call everybody young man. The young man sends out a care package for the community for giveaways, and lucky enough on the 4,000 he wins. So that was pretty cool. And yes, happy Father's Day to everybody tomorrow. The kid and the wife have something planned for me. I don't know what it is, so I hope you all have a great Father's Day. Enjoy the day, especially if you can see your kids pushing 60. You're still a young man. So everybody, please have a great night. Be careful out there. Do your thing tomorrow. Make sure you're enjoying your family and all that other good stuff. Thank you again for everybody being here. I'm sorry this was a short show, but it's a busy time. With graduations and all that other stuff, but I didn't want to miss a Saturday with you guys. Plus, this way you can make some chippy chips for this coming Saturday, because that will be the last Saturday of the month, and we'll have our usual giveaway. So everybody, take care of yourselves out there. I shall see you all soon. Take care, and bye-bye, everybody.